Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we are diving deeper into the expired makeup saga. So a few videos back, I did this whole video chatting with you guys about how makeup is kind of copying the fashion industry and coming out with seasonal launches, not giving us enough time to get through it. And you guys really liked the subject of expired makeup. So I actually remembered that I had brought to my house just recently from my mother's house an old caboodle makeup case. Hold on. And here it is. My old caboodle makeup case. And I know in here there must be a whole lot of expired makeup, like stuff that probably I bought 15 to 20 years ago. So I had comments on my last video of people saying they're gonna keep their eyeshadow palettes for 30 years, 20 years, 10 years. Well, let's see what they're gonna look like. Because this, I'm telling you, at least 15 to 20 years of makeup. And maybe some of this stuff is older. I know that when I was living in my mom's house, so that was the last time I lived at my mom's house, I probably was 22. So around 22, I do know that I did a little cleaning of this case out, but I think I kept some stuff that I just liked. So by now that stuff is probably, I'm telling you, close to 20 years old. Close to 20 years old or old. A lot of expired makeup. And I told you guys I was going to show you guys my oldest makeup. So that's what we're gonna do. But if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, I would love it if you would hit subscribe. I'm gonna be doing some more videos talking about expired stuff just because you guys thought it was funny, and I think it would be a fun little thing to add to the channel. But we're also gonna start doing a little bit more chatty videos where we talk about subjects that you guys are interested in. And if you guys want an example of that, check out my expired makeup chatty video. We'll do more stuff like that coming very soon. Let's open up this baby. Ooh, that's scary. All right, we're gonna do it. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna show you guys. You know, guys, this was such a good caboodle. This was such a good case. And the reason that I literally took it from my mom's house was because I wanted this case. Like, look at that. When I did my sister's wedding, I actually filled this up with the makeup for everybody, and I used it like my makeup artist case, and it was so good. Even though it was very heavy to lug around, but I don't think like back then there were like the rolly carts and everything, or there may have been and I just didn't know. But anyways, maybe I should put a trash can here because this stuff is gonna go in the trash. Trash can. I don't think I've ever filmed a video with a trash can next to me because usually I will donate stuff, but I'm telling you guys, this stuff in here, most of this, I wouldn't even donate it to anybody. Okay, so first thing, one of my favorite products from MAC. So this was the Studio Finish Concealer NW25. Hey, you guys have asked me before what color I would use in MAC. Well, apparently it's NW25. Let's, oh, this thing is so dried out. Oh, yeah, this would like be like putting on a paste. Oh my goodness, am I that dark? I don't even think this is the right color. But this feels like, guys, this feels like a paste. Wow, okay. That, yeah, this is like so expired. Let's do a little. Doesn't smell like anything, so that's good. I don't see anything like mold or anything. Oh my goodness, but there's an old eyelash in there. Oh my gosh, do you guys see the old eyelash? Oh, Christina, that's disgusting. Goodbye. That needs to go. What are you? What is this? Okay, Mary Kay. So I remember there was a lady that worked in my mom's office that was selling Mary Kay, and I got suckered into buying one of these things. And this must have been, okay, so this had to have been over 15 years ago. It's a little crumbly, but I don't know if it was always crumbly. I don't know. It doesn't look extremely expired. I could see it in person. Hey, look, I hit pan. Look. That was pretty good, but it doesn't feel expired. But look, if you pick it up, it's like breaking up in my finger. So yeah, and like that's supposed to be a metallic, and it literally looks like a matte because it's like so crumbly. Ooh, this is kind of disgusting. Get off of me. I have my baby wipes here. I should have brought a sanitizer. Okay, what else do we have in here? Oh, too bad. Look, we've got two brushes here. What is this brush? I don't know. This brush is made in France, but I have no idea who the manufacturer of it is. Maybe if I give this thing like a good, oh my God, there's powder coming off of it. Either that or dust. But maybe if I give this thing like a good deep down clean. It's actually from Sephora. Look at that, a Sephora professional brush. And this here is the Brow Gao by Tanya Crooks. That's interesting that this would be in here. I wonder, I could have sworn the last time I saw something like this was actually in BoxyCharm. I wonder if this was thrown in here by somebody else. Like, it's been sitting in this office for a while. Maybe somebody threw this in here as like a, oh, maybe this goes in there type of thing. But yeah, I think I might try to cleanse off this guy. I don't think brushes really have an expiration date, but we should do a deep clean on that. Okay, what do we have here? Mary Kay. Ooh, another Mary Kay product. Oh God. So this was a cream, what are you? A cream eye color. Look at that. So look, I bought cream eye colors, but if you guys can see, it is like completely separated off the corners. Should I even put my finger in this thing? I'm checking to see if I see any like growth or anything, but I don't see anything, but oh, this is hard as a rock. This is hard as a rock. Ew. Gosh, Christina. Now this Hoola Benefit bronzer is like brand new and it's sitting in here. So I actually feel like I need to keep this, but I don't know when I bought this. This could be very old, but it's never been used. So does that count? Does it count if you've had a product that maybe you never used? Because I don't know if I ever used this, but it's probably ancient. Too bad that they don't have, why don't they have the day of manufacture on these products? Like, couldn't they tell me like this was made in 2000 and something so I could like look at it? I wonder if there's a way to find out. I think I'm gonna call and ask if there's a way to find out when a product was manufactured. Because like, I would like to know if that's like really old or if I just never used it or if somebody threw it in this case, because this case has been sitting in this room for like, I probably took this case from my mom's house like a year ago, but I never opened it, so. All right, so then we have a lot of sharpeners. These could come in handy. This one is rusty. Ew. Oh God. This one, oh, I think you're supposed to dump these things too. So the Bobbi Brown one is probably the one that looks the best condition, but it's still rusty. This one is still rusty. Oh, I think I'm gonna dump them all. Ooh, Chanel held up, guys. I have a Chanel one, and this one looks the best. I actually think I could keep this one. Look at that, Chanel, made in Germany. This is this one made it. You made it. What is this? An Avon eyeliner. An eyeliner from Avon. I don't even... Look, I have an extra one of these. I used to love the Hoola bronzer. Like, if I tell you guys it was like my favorite, it was. And look, this doesn't look like it's ever been used. Not like I like these things anyways, but all right, let's go on. Like I'm telling you, I've opened this before because I had a lot more makeup than this, but oh no, there's a lot of lipsticks. All right, let's see my lipstick collection. CoverGirl Delight. That looks like hairy. I don't know. Do you guys see the texture on that thing? It's a cool color, but I see like, oh. Oh, yeah. There's, yuck. Okay, so ginger spice. I remember I used to love this. Oh, weird. But this one, like, at least look, I went through this guy. So this was like a color I used to love. I'm gonna, this is disgusting, but I'm gonna, oh my gosh, it doesn't even come out. It feels like glue. Oh God, this feels like glue. Oh, that's gross. Okay, so you know like stick glue? Oh, that felt like stick glue. Ugh, I don't know if these things are supposed to feel like stick glue. Now, I'm telling you, the lipsticks have to at least be 20 years old. Oh, I used to wear this so much. This one doesn't look like it's horrible, but this is Caramel Latte. Did you guys used to wear this from L'Oreal? This was one of my favorite colors, and my goodness, it's like mixed with other colors on it. But let's see if this one, oh my God, this one also feels like glue. It feels like glue. It just, it gets stuck to your skin. Like, oh my God, look, it's getting, ugh, Ugh, I wish you guys can feel that. So raspberries. I'm not even gonna swatch these anymore because I think it is obvious that these are disgusting. This one looks like it's got like little bumps all over it and interesting textures. Okay, so I think I can go out on a limb and tell you guys, if you think you're gonna keep your lipsticks for 20 years, good luck. So this Mary Kay one doesn't look horrible. It's probably one of the newer ones, but let's do a little. Yeah, you know what? The Mary Kay one, this one does not feel bad. Look at that. And I don't even know what brand it's from because it's probably all gone. Who knows if this is Milani? Oh God, this is probably so gross. I'm not even gonna swatch this because if this is 20 years old, that means that this has been a liquid sitting in there for 20 years. Okay, so this, I don't think that this was that old either. This is the L'Oreal Latte. Oh, but that looks gross. Oh, but it works. I don't think that this one looks that old. Maybe this was another one that was thrown in here. But, I mean, I probably wouldn't wear that fuchsia color. Look, another caramel latte. You see, I used to love this. I had a backup. I had a caramel latte backup. I used to wear this so much. This one looks like it's in good condition. You guys, I feel like buying some of this makeup over again and doing like a full face of like my old makeup. And look, this one actually applies pretty good. No, but I'm not gonna put this on my lips. This is like 20 years old, Christina. Okay, but I think I'm gonna buy another one of that. Oh, I used to love L'Oreal, and this one, it doesn't look, it's like two-toned, but it almost looks like it's like changing colors. Oh God, this one looks gross. Okay, goodbye. What color was this? Iced mocha. If you guys wore any of these colors, please tell me. So look, a Dior lipstick. Look how foo-foo I was. Which Dior lipstick is this? Oh God, this one looks fuzzy. This one looks like it has like little particles all over it. I have no idea. This was Dior Attic Rude 857. So apparently I used to like this, but I see like little textured spots on it. I don't... Should I even swatch this? I don't know. Ah, it swatches really good. I would be so scared to put this on though, because I'm telling you guys, this has been sitting here for like 20 years. So I'm not even gonna attempt it. We've got a Smashbox little sample. Let's see, what is this? L'Oreal, what color is this? This is so beautiful, from Avon. I didn't even know I wore so much Avon makeup. I think I just used to pick colors. Look how pretty that is. That's a really pretty color. So that's from Avon, and that was color 0. That is color Pretty Jolie U422. That's a pretty color, and it doesn't look bad. This one also looks extremely expired. And anytime you see a lipstick this low, like imagine how long I must have had it to go through that much of it. And it's like 20 years old. Oh, and that one had like a weird smell. Oh. Ugh, I don't know if it was the lipstick or if my puppy farted, but something happened there. What is this? Christian Dior. Look at me. I just want to keep it just because it says Christian Dior, but oh God, it's white. There's like white residue at the tip. Oh God, that is disgusting. Okay, I used to use this NARS so much. This is ancient. Oh, I'm not even gonna swatch this. This is ancient, but I used to wear Hot Wired. No, Hot Wired. Another Revlon lipstick. This one looks like, I don't know. And now I'm starting to see things on everything. Now this one looks like it has like little bumpy white spots on it. Now I used to love these little things too. Who was this from? Oh God, do you guys remember these things? Who is this from? Do you guys remember these? I think it was sold at Sephora too, and I used to love this. Do you guys remember these? I used to love this stuff. Oh, I think it was called Showgirl, but this is like ancient. I used to think that the casing was so beautiful. Oh, and look at this one. They were so pretty. They had such pretty colors. I think I used to wear this one more. This was Heat. But these are, like I'm saying, those are like ancient. That's a cool color, and I don't even remember buying this. This doesn't look that old either. I wonder if I bought this. I remember once I did like a Halloween look that was super vampy, like it was called it was a dark angel. It was such a cool Halloween costume. And I think I wore a lipstick color like this one. Now, let's see how MAC lasts, even though I feel like there's something fuzzy at the end. Yeah, it feels a little bit like, you know how like when it gets stuck and it pulls on your skin? It feels a little like that, but I'm kind of scared of like, do you guys see how little hairs coming off of it? Like, you know how they say artifact? That is an artifact. Doesn't even, something, Soquita Peach? What is this? Oh God, this one's kind of, yeah, this one looks like, even the bullet looks like it's like melting. I don't know, I really wish you guys could see what I'm seeing, but it's like multi-toned. This one's really pretty. Look how beautiful that color is. What color is this? Le Rouge Absolu. Who is this from? Lancôme. Very pretty color, but this is also ancient. Okay, so we went through a lot of the lipsticks. Is there more? No. Oh my God, we've got eyeshadow. My coveted Laura Mercier. You guys, when I used to buy makeup from Sephora, I used to buy the singles from Laura Mercier. It was like God to me. I used to think these were the coolest things ever. Oh God, that's like super dry. Super patchy and extremely dry. Like, this is ancient. I want to say this has to have 20 years on it, 15 the least. And this is like completely hard panned and there's like no vibrance to it. I don't see anything in the powder, but this is definitely not gonna, this is not gonna perform. Okay, so next, another Laura Mercier. Look at that, that's such a beautiful color. Let me tell you guys this color. This color was mauve, it was so pretty. And then this color, you know, I'm gonna see if they still sell these. This color was, oh God, look at that. That's, I think it says cognac. I don't know, but this is ancient. I'm telling you, these are artifacts. I think it's cognac. Beautiful color. It's like, it's so hard to get the pigment off of these. It's really dried out. And then this is supposed to be a metallic. And if you guys can see, it's super crumbly. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, so we have some Mary Kay singles. Why did I buy these? I don't even know. That's like totally dried out. Okay, so I remember buying this off QVC, Mally Beauty. I thought that this was the coolest thing ever because we had a black and a white. Hey, that doesn't seem like, that seems super pigmented still. This white is dead though. But that black is still super good. Oh my God, a Maybelline concealer stick. Do they even have these anymore, guys? I mean, a Bobbi Brown single shadow. Oh man, this one here is in the color metallic sage. Always loving my sages. Oh, it's such a shame. I mean, as I go in, I feel like it's picking up pigment, but it's really, it's just no, like it's just like taking forever, but it's not bad. I feel like the Bobbi Brown one might have like lasted the best even over the Laura Mercier, but I'm not gonna put that on. It's so old, it's so old. But this is a beautiful color. I wanna pick up some Bobbi Brown makeup. Do you guys want me to try Bobbi Brown like nowadays? Maybe I'll see if they have that color. Oh my God, we have palettes. Stila in the Light. Oh my God, I actually would hit pan on eyeshadow palettes. What year was this? This had to have been like 1999. We actually would hit pan on eyeshadow palettes. That doesn't exist anymore. And look at this, look at this, look at this. I never took off the thing. Look, a 20-year. Look at that. 20 years later. Anyway, so yeah, that's what this looks like. Let's touch some of these. Why not? Let me look at it first. It doesn't look appealing. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys like look really, really closely at it, it doesn't look pretty. They're very dry. Yeah, like they're super dry. This one here, like, it wouldn't even pick up. This one actually picked up, but I had to dig my finger in there a few times. The swatch isn't as horrible. That gray color though is literally dead, but the pinker color actually came out a little bit. But yeah, guys, this is ancient. I don't even remember this eyeshadow palette, but I must have loved it. Oh my goodness, I remember this one. I used to use this so much. Oh my God, this is ancient. Oh, Look at the inside of this thing, guys. This is ancient, and as you guys can tell, I preferred my green, brown, and lighter tones. Obviously, my color selection has not changed that much over the years, but these over here have like, were never touched. Look at the blue. Look how much Christina loves blue. That even in 1999. Oh, but the thing is, this looks disgusting. Oh God, it looks so gross. It's just, I don't know if this is like mold or if it's just like powder or dust or... And this was all saved inside of a caboodle. So it's not like this was like thrown different places. Like this was like stationary for years. So, oh, that's nasty. Oh, they swatch super, super pasty. Like, ah. Yeah, that's too gross. I don't even want to stick my fingers in that anymore. But, this will be my Natasha Denona. I don't even want to think about it. This is more depressing than I thought. Okay, so what is this? This is from CoverGirl. That's a pretty blush from CoverGirl, and this was called Rose Silk. Oh, look at this. Bronzer from Milani, the extra large. I don't think that this was too old. I don't think this was too old, but it does look like it was digged in pretty much. So maybe this was one of my least old purchases, because this looks kind of new, but when I say least old, it has to be at least 8 years, like at least. That's a pretty color story, Avon. Huh, you see, I think I just used to pick things that I thought were pretty, but that's like ancient. And I have another one from Avon. Look at that. You know what? Maybe I should try Avon, because I think a long time ago I might have used to use it a lot. See? Oh, there's so much dust right now. I'm gonna have the worst allergies. Another one within my color story, but I kind of love this. Do they still have this? So this was called the True Color Fresh Cut Greens Quad. That is beautiful. Oh. Ew. Ugh. They swatch terrible. Oh, they feel disgusting. But the colors are gorgeous. Oh God. So this, guys, oh my God. This has to be my oldest thing in here. Oh. Oh. Oh man, from Bobbi Brown. I remember this thing. Oh God, this is ancient. Look at it. This is Artifact. Look at that. Oh God. What is this? What was the name of this? Do you guys remember this? Shimmer. I have no idea. I don't know what the name of this is. It's just, it's gross. I think this might be my thumbnail. This is so disgusting, okay? So this has a cream product. I think it was supposed to be a lipstick, and there's like hairs and stuff growing on it, okay? Like literally there's stuff growing in there. There is. That is disgusting. You guys. So yeah, 20-year-old creams. Anybody who has the Daria palette, don't you even think of putting that on your face after 20 years. This is a beautiful Bobbi Brown palette. This was used so much by me. The powders look kind of gross, but the cream looks disgusting. The case didn't even hold up that well. This was such a nice case when I used to use it. Oh my God, this is so gross. Okay. So this was from Mally Beauty. This couldn't have been super old because, I mean, it's old, but it wasn't like extremely like that one. But even this one, like the cream looks like it has like hairs in it. Oh God. Like the cream looks like it has like these little hairs in it. It could just be human hair, or it could be black, weird, growy hair. Oh, I used to like this blush. So this was from YSL. Do you guys remember these blushes? This was like a really cool like pot blush. I mean, I guess it kind of looks weird. It looks okay, but why is there so much stuck up here? Like it literally like it got stuck. Like, you know what it looks like? You know how like when eyeshadows get like really hard and like they gather and it like, it's not. Another Bobbi Brown product. What are you? Oh God, why would I buy this? This wouldn't even come out of my eyes. Was this like the beginning of highlights? Would have never shown up. I mean, it's cool, but this was not a very good purchase. This was called the Sand Wash eyeshadow palette, and it is. It's literally a washed out eyeshadow palette. I don't like it. Okay, what do we have next? A Revlon Disgusting Crayon. Let's see if we got mold on this one. No, this one doesn't have mold at least. I guess we have to reserve that just for the the Dior pencils. Okay, so what is this? A Mally Beauty eyeshadow. Looks fine, but I'm dumping it. Oh my goodness, this I used to use all the time. I'm kind of afraid of looking inside of this one. The packaging is entirely breaking apart. That is kind of disgusting already. And I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I don't remember it being so like gross, but this is, I'm not even gonna stick my fingers in that because I know that that is so old. Like, it does not even look like something you want to stick your fingers in. Now, these I used to collect. I used to have like every single one of the colors of these. I used to love these. Why? I don't know. I just used to think they were so cool. Oh. Kind of looks like it's all bunched up, and this was like one of those powder shadows. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look horrible, but I wouldn't put it on my eyes. Philosophy. Look at that. What are you? Oh, this might have been something my mom gave me. That's a really pretty Smokey Eye Palette. Is this where Natasha Denona got her Xenon inspiration? This is, this was called the Smoke and Mirrors palette. That's very pretty. Oh my God, I used to live for these. Okay, story time. So I had friends that used to live in LA. I had some friends that were actually in Hollywood, and they were actors and also people who would be models. And I remember once when I was staying with one of my friends, Monica and Natalie, there in LA, I saw one of their roommates that was a model, and she would use this product and she would put it from here to here. And this was like before like highlights were known, you know, like people didn't really use highlights, but I guess they were using it like in the modeling world. And I remember I would see her pull this out, and I remember asking her, what is that? And she was like, oh, it's from Benefit. It's called the High Beam. And you just put it on your cheekbones and it just does like a beautiful reflect. And I remember leaving LA and running to Sephora and buying High Beam. And I like literally use this all the time, and I stopped, but this was such a good product. Now they have a lot of really good highlights out in the market as well, but this used to be like my go-to. Okay, so the last thing doesn't look that bad. It's this from Benefit. This can't be that old. It was purchased at Macy's apparently. And look, it has one of those return like little things. So this couldn't have been that old. I don't think this could have been that old. Maybe 8 years? 8 years. So this is the color, I don't know, Thrall, and it was like a blush. I probably hardly ever used it because I don't remember using it much, but yeah, guys, so that was my entire caboodle of old makeup, and for some reason, those are the things that I kept. So probably a few years ago when I looked through this, so maybe like when I was like 20 something, this looked like good makeup, and it was already old. Now it's like ancient. So yeah, I think I might go out on a limb and say that maybe the expiration date on makeup is exaggerated, but I think once it passes a certain point, like it just doesn't look that appealing to put on anymore. Like it's actually kind of gross. So definitely 20-year-old makeup is disgusting. 15-year-old makeup is getting there. Like maybe if you have like a palette that you like sanitize it and like you're constantly using it and you know like you really like take care of it, then maybe it won't get like this. But like if you just like have a collection and you put aside makeup and you don't use it for a long period of time and then you look back at it, it's disgusting. So yeah, I told you guys I'd show you my oldest makeup, and that is my oldest makeup, and it's kind of gross. So yeah, that's a very embarrassing video. But anyways, I told you guys I'd show it to you, and there it is. I think the next time we talk about some expired makeup, we won't go that expired, but we go into like industry expired and see what it looks like. So we'll do that coming soon. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys had purchased any of these kind of products back in the day, leave them down below or let me know your horror stories with expired makeup. Like I want to know if you guys have ever opened something up and been disgusted by it, because yeah, that's kind of gross. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.